All right, U.S. Vice President JD Vance is on his very first visit to India. He's at the 7 Lok Kalyan Marg, Prime Minister's residence, and now all eyes are trained on the crucial bilateral meeting. Remember, Vice President Vance's visit comes after U.S. President Donald Trump imposed and then paused a sweeping tariff regime against 60 countries. It also comes in the wake of New Delhi and Washington holding negotiations to seal a bilateral trade agreement that is expected to address a variety of issues, including tariff and market access. As India and the United States eye augmenting bilateral trade to $500 billion, the Modi-Vance meeting is expected to pave the way for deeper cooperation in various sectors, including defense, technology and trade. Is all set to send a team of 5 to 6 negotiators led by Additional Commerce Secretary Rajesh Agrawal to the United States on the 23rd of April. We'll talk about this with our guest. Joining us on the show is Ambassador Deepak Vora, former diplomat, Mrs. Scott Faulkner, head of Eagle Enterprises, Martin Sa-Erez, foreign affairs expert, is also with us. Ambassador Pradeep Kapoor, former diplomat, joins us on the show as well. Mika Pickers, U.S. foreign policy expert, also with us on the broadcast. Ambassador Vora, I'll begin with you, sir. Well, you know, the Vice President is in India. He was on a personal trip, but when you are, a breath away from the presidency of the United States, you possibly cannot take a break. This is obviously a good opportunity for, the Prime Minister of India as well as the Vice President to pick on each other's brains and understand what we can avoid and what we cannot avoid. According to you and your long career as a diplomat and somebody who understands the granularities of this association, what is going to be the priority? And like they say in colloquial Mumbaiya, Vance pe chance is perhaps the key word today.
Well, thank you very much, sir. Always a pleasure to be with you. And you, of course, yourself are a foreign service kid, so you understand better than many of us do what is going on. Let me put it to you, you've used the term private visit. We wouldn't give him a guard of honor if it was an entirely private visit. There's an official element. There's an element of privateness, so to speak, in the visit because he's brought his 3 kids along. And look at the dignity and grace with which they went to Akshardham. By the way, that temple represents the essence of Sanatan Dharma across the world. They have so many. They went there straight and I could see the kids wearing kurta pajama. It looked very nice. It was very good to bring the family along with them. All this thing about discovering their roots, etc. Essentially, let me put it to you like this, sir. 52 years in diplomacy and counting, I've never seen this velocity of circulation of contacts between India and the United States. I've served there. We had President Donald Trump speak to the Prime Minister soon after his election. Then we had the visit of the Prime Minister. Then we had External Affairs Minister present at President Donald Trump's inauguration. Our Prime Minister went there. Then we had their Director of National Intelligence come here. We had NSA's meeting. We now have the Finance Minister somewhere, our Finance Minister in San Francisco. We are talking about essentially a new level of relationship, a quantum leap. Let me put it to you like this, sir. What does the United States want from India? Essentially our market and our support in its contestation, I'm not saying conflict, with China. We are a swing country. Now, President Donald Trump did use some language saying that, so many fellows have been calling me and they are kissing my whatever. And so I've decided to suspend these tariffs for some time, etc. If we are going to get a deal, and we are, there's no doubt about it, then that becomes a plus point, a talking point, telling the other fellows, look, I have a deal with the 3rd or 4th largest economy in the world, with one of the world's most important powers. What's wrong with you fellows? Why can't you do the same with me? It gives him an advantage as far as the weightage on his side is concerned. For us, we were the first movers. And I believe that we are going to get, I don't know if it's going to be 0 tariff, but we are going to get a trade deal that is acceptable and beneficial to both sides. And it's going to come quicker than you can say Donald Trump and Narendra Modi. It's going to come very, very quickly. I would be very excited. I'd be very happy to see that happen because this relationship, sir, whatever the cobwebs of the past, I believe with the dark state or whatever you call it having been dismantled, now I believe nothing can stop us. Somebody asked me, is the sky the limit in the relationship? Buddy, there is no limit in this relationship.